Hey, hi guys, welcome back. All right, so this is going to be a today's topic video. It is going to be for the 17th of November, and these are the ones where if you'd like to enter to win a free read with me, you can do so just by writing the word empowered in the comment section, being a subscriber to the channel, and giving this video a thumbs up. Those three things in combo get you entered to win, and then I do choose one subscriber each week to get a free read with me, okay? So we are beginning with the Queen of Cups energy, which is very lovely, very nice energy, very soft, very warm, very emotionally like adept, someone who is willing to give from their heart space, someone who wants to give from their heart space. It could also be someone who's really in like a very, how do I want to say it? Like they're in a really warm, we got two of pentacles in the reverse. They know exactly what they want, but I was going to say they're in like a very spiritual vibe right now. They might be wanting to like they feel drawn towards something empathically. They just know which direction they're going to be taking. And I feel like I just had this image of like a whale, listening to their migratory senses and like knowing where to go, like some beautiful water creature that knows exactly which direction to go. They're getting the signals loud and clear. They know where to migrate to. They don't have to wonder. They don't do things halfway. She's setting a course and a direction. She's not going, east and west. She's going west or east. We got a Page of Cups. It's a new romance. She senses that there's a new romance up ahead for herself. There's some new start, new beginning, new emotionally satisfying opportunity up ahead for herself. Ace of Swords. There's some kind of truth. There's a spiritual component to this. She feels like, even here, we see the Ace of Swords is like planting itself in this marshland. Maybe somebody is headed to a place where there will be like a marshy environment, but I feel like this is a character who is following their intuition, following their North Star, following their spiritual belief. And they just know that where they land, where they go, is going to be where they start life all over again. They're going to start something new. The Ace of Swords is truth. It's also a place where we can cut things out of our life and we can, carve something with that sword. We can carve out a new opportunity for ourselves. And all of this feels like a new opportunity for this Queen of Cups. We've got Temperance sideways. She doesn't expect it to be super easy. So is this a character who's moving and they're like, I already know this place that I go, or maybe it's somebody traveling, they're going to just take a trip or something, but they feel like I need to do this and I know it because I'm going to end up going somewhere where it's important that I go there. I don't expect it's necessarily going to be easy. I just feel called to do it. Temperance is Sag energy. I was going to try to get a Sagittarius reading out tonight, but unfortunately I did another today's topic and it took so long and it's still processing. And so that ate up my time to do a Sag. And then I thought, well, let me do this one live now. So tomorrow there will be an alternate version of the 11/17 today's topic. So just watch for that tomorrow. But we've got the High Priestess here. Talk about spiritually guided. This is somebody who's decided to like go with this radical sense of, I know it doesn't make sense. I know there's no rhyme or reason. There's no balance to why I'm doing this. I only know that I must follow this. Somebody could be going toward the water, going someplace where there is water, going, like I said, maybe where the river meets the sea, or something about the marshlands there. Knight of Swords. And there's also a timetable for her. She's saying, I gotta go and I gotta go now. I got to go do this. So maybe this character is taking a little trip, or it could be just across town. It could be a bigger trip, but whatever it is, I got to do it now. We have the Star. It's because where I'm being led to is going to bring me to my wish fulfillment. Tell me about, why does she think that there is either a Knight of Swords, possibly an air sign that she's going to encounter, maybe an Aquarius. Why does she feel like she has to get to a certain location Like, and let me talk just about, I don't know if that Knight of Swords is the person or if it's that's where she has to go. Let's just ask. How about the wish fulfillment? Tell me what the star is. Does that represent a person? We've got the Three of Wands in the reverse, and we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. Whatever this, I feel like she's going to a location that she feels like she has to go to specifically now, because that is where her wish fulfillment is. But it's actually not just a wish fulfillment, it's about healing. And it's all the right time. She's listening to, like, I need to be at a certain place at a certain time in order for this healing to occur. I just know it. But tell me more, because I keep feeling like that Knight of Swords is not just the, I got to do this now. I sense that this is the right time. I feel like she's feeling drawn to go somewhere because she knows she's going to meet somebody important there. We got the High Priestess sideways. Again, we got a High Priestess. It could be somebody just as intuitive as her. She can't quite put her finger on what this is, who this is. She only knows that there's some reason. We got an Action of Cups. That's the Knight of Cups in any other deck. We see the shadow of this person. Yeah, it's like she's got to be at the right place, the right location to encounter this person. We have an Action of Swords. Once again, that's Knight of Swords. We have Inspiration of Swords, and we have the Fool. She is taking a leap of faith, but they are going to do the same. And neither character knows why they need to do it. They just know that they must. This is somebody who's as intuitive as her. They may match her, like, absolutely in, like, energy for energy, one point at a time to one point on a time. The fact that we have High Priestess twice, we have the Ace of, or not Ace, excuse me, the Knight of, or Action of Swords, as they call it in this deck, twice. All of this feels like, and here she is taking this radical leap of faith to just say, I don't know why, but I got to go somewhere today. I got to go someplace today. So November 17th is an important day, is what this looks like, because she has to go somewhere. They have to go somewhere, but it's interesting. They're both listening to this call, even though neither one has clarity on why am I doing this? I don't know, but I'll figure it out when I get there. There's something here, even like the bird is being let out of the box. It could be that they're planning the journey starts this day, because we have someone who hasn't quite taken the leap yet. We have a bird who's just being set free. So it could be that the planning phase begins. It may not be that the actual, like, I'm going today. It might be that I have to plan to go in the next couple days or, month or whatever. But there's something here where they're listening. Two characters are listening to the call that says, there's this time frame coming up where I feel really compelled to go do this thing. I got to go to this place. I don't know why yet. I just know that I keep thinking about it. So I think I got to make plans for it. I do feel like it's a little bit still in the future. The plans begin, but you notice how they're in the clouds, but up here at the top of the mountain, we see them planting a flag. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this, to me, looks very much like it's planning phase for both of them. But that also shows how in sync they are. So what happens when these two encounter each other? Actually, let's go with an oracle deck, since neither one has had much answer yet as to why they want to do these things. They can't even answer it themselves, yet they're going to do it. They're making plans. They're going to take some trip, or they're going to go somewhere that it's a leap. Neither one of them has done this type of a thing where they haven't been to this place. But two people, strangely, are going to wind up meeting at the same time. This could be that they both travel somewhere and they've never been there before and they don't even know why they wanted to go. It's like there's some energetic pull bringing them together. I said, what happens when they find each other, when they arrive? Well, we have very much like the Magician is here, and then we have the Venus flytrap. They are entirely trapped in each other's. They've manifested each other. She's going to be extremely alluring. They're not going to be able to peel their eyes off of her. And for her, they are going to be this mystifying, like, I feel like both of these characters are going to be like, where did they come from? Like, I'm so drawn to this person. And you notice how they both have birds on the cards. I really feel as if this is it's more like their guides have helped them to find that roadmap that led them to one another. There's something here about these two are meant to meet, but they have to take action without even knowing why. And then when they do encounter each other, they still are kind of in a little bit of disbelief, but they're very oh, all kinds of songs are flitting through my head right now about like, your love's like a drug or something. Like they're really attached to each other, like magnetically and indescribably so. It's so funny how they are so captivated by each other. I think that they're both going to think that they're the sexiest people they've ever met. And that too could be just like, I cannot even stop thinking about you. I don't understand what kind of a pull this is. I don't get it. Why do I feel this way about you? Why did I even come here? Why did I come toward this location? I've never even been here before, never even thought about going here before. And now here I am, and here's this captivating person. Let me get one more out of this deck, only because this is so exciting. Okay, so we can say that it was their own intuitive energy, but you notice how the universe has been orchestrating this for a long time. We've got the gigantic puppet master, and on this stage, we have these two puppets. Look, I believe first and foremost, even as a fictional storyteller, I always maintain that my characters have free will. Because it's a very important concept to me that we're responsible for our own actions in this lifetime. But what I'm about to say here totally disregards that for this fantasy, because this says no, the universe has been encouraging these two, puppeting these two to say, don't you want to go? Did you want to take a little trip? Don't you want to go to this one place? Heck, maybe they're going to go meet at some theater or something. But don't you want to go? There's a reason you should go there. And then they meet. Now, what they do from there, of course, will likely be up to them. But it does feel like the universe has been, even with these birds here, to me, I use the word universe and guides and life force energy and higher self all interchangeably. Um, let's say that their intuition is the universe, but in this case, the universe looks like a whole different entity that has been pulling these two together for quite a while, knowing that these two will be excellent on stage together. I got to delve in just a little teeny tiny bit on that. Wrong deck. Hold on. Why are these two going to be good together? What is it that makes them special? Let's go with this one. Since we have a mask on the universe, let's go with a mask deck. Universe, can you unmask that and tell us why are these two going to be good together? We've got a Knight of Swords. We've got a Page of Wands, because both of them are so ready. Again, with the Knight of Swords, right? We keep getting it. What is it? 3 times now. Both of them are so ready for a fresh start. Both of them want that spark. They both have the desire for something fresh, something new. These two have not met each other before. This is not old romantic partners coming back together. This is a story of two new people who keep feeling a draw, a pull, and they've decided to just roll with it. Maybe because it's too strong, they can't even fight it. Hanged Man. All of this has been long overdue for them, and maybe it's time that they make up for lost time, and they both know it. Maybe that's why they're ripe for the picking. They're ripe for the sensing, like, I need to do this. I don't know why. Maybe it's been a long time since either one of them took a little trip or took a day off or something like this, but it's more than that. They both are hungry for a spark, for a connection. And I almost think that it's like they both, if we're hungry and say we're walking up and down city streets, seeing the sights, but we get hungry. You know what's going to stand out the most? It's not going to be the beautiful architecture of a city that we're unfamiliar with. It's not going to be the, the awesome store fronts. It's going to be the smell of whatever is the closest restaurant that smells enticing to our nose. What we get hungry for is what we notice and attach and gravitate toward. And I'm using scent as the metaphor, or I'll say the analogy here, but really for them it's more like the magnetic pull that says somewhere out there there's a person for me. And that person, because I want somebody really special, I want somebody who matches me magnetically, energetically, so I'm sending out my own like bat signal that they are reacting to, and we're finding a way to locate each other, but neither one of us knows that's exactly what we're doing. It's just that we're both ready for it. So the same way, if we were hungry, we'd notice the smells and we'd find our nose carrying us to the doorstep of whatever restaurant we're now going to eat at. It's kind of the same way, only in this case, they're hungry for a spark. They're hungry for finding someone who matches them. So now they're more attuned, even at a great distance. They're more attuned to one another's energy out there, even though they haven't even met each other. It's just the right time. It's weird how this, not weird, but I like the way this has played out, because it kind of toys with that big question of how is it that we meet the people that we meet sometimes in life. I like the exploring this kind of like more sci-fi aspect of it. With this Knight of Coins, look, this has been a long time coming. Long time coming. These two have been like smoldering for this for a long time. Maybe refining and perfecting and turning that hunger into like almost a starvation. Like look at that. 5 of Coins. Both of these characters have been alone for far too long. This could be two people that have been single for who knows how long, or it's been 5 years since they had anybody's arms around them. So what is nice about that is that they've kind of pared down all the other things and what's most important right now. Just like when we get hungry or thirsty, those are going to be the loudest sounds. Who cares anymore about, what clothes we're in, or do we look good enough to walk into that restaurant? We don't care. We want to go eat. We're starving. That restaurant is going to give us food. We're going there. It's kind of like they had to get to this point of like real hunger, real abstinence before they were going to be able to spot the right person. Wheel of Fortune is here. It is the right time for these two. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for these two. It's about time. I love it. Definitely things have changed. Definitely the timing is right for these two. And that's the only reason they're able to find each other now. But they had to first go without for a really long time. Before they were going to get tuned in to the other person's like energetic vibe out there. This is two people ready for not just a partnership, they're ready for the partnership. But they had to probably really go alone for quite some time before they could tap into that subtle energetic thing that leads us to the right person. Call it the pheromone, call it the aura, call it whatever we want. But this is across great time and distance. This is two people that are making their way toward each other without even knowing that the other one exists, but they know that they're being pulled towards something important. Good for them. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave that one there. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, Helen, thank you, sweetheart. That is such a nice, thank you for thinking of me. That's really kind. Yeah, Helen is giving me some tips on taking care of my root canal tooth that's still a little bit tender. I'm still talking a little bit funny, but at least most of the swelling's gone now. It's better, but at some point, hopefully it won't hurt anymore. Thank you guys for being here. Monica, you sweetheart, 25 years for you. Well, then think of just how fortunate anyone will be to have 25 years of beautiful experience in their life. I mean, that's incredible. Dwana Raven, thank you. You guys are so kind. Thank you, everybody. Hey, Dwayne Anderson, you made it. Small TV, always good to see you, honey. Hi, Andrea. All right, you guys have a beautiful evening. I will see you in the next one. Julie Ashby's in the house. Hi, honey. Hi, Rach. Laugh for life. Good to see you. You came in early. Ms. Hermit, always a delight. Be hot. Thank you, hun. Of light and dark. Hello, hello. I'm doing great. Thank you, everybody. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, I guess technically it is tomorrow. All right, bye for now.